Marketing and selling is essential in your online business. And when you have the right strategies and mindset, you not only can make a lot of money, but you can change a lot of lives. Welcome to the Online Marketing Podcast, where we help course creators, membership owners, and coaches market and sell their offers.
We're your hosts, Paul and Melissa Pruitt. Let's dive in and get started.
We're sharing our most effective method for launching today.
Hold on, our most effective? So we're not doing the least effective?
No, the most effective.
That would be a pretty short conversation if we did the least effective. So I'm really glad that we're going to be jamming on this. Now, Melissa, what is our most effective way of launching?
Well, we've tried a lot of different types of launches, and we've done all the things, and we've had lots of successes. But what we've really found works really well is challenges.
Challenges? I thought we're not supposed to talk about our challenges on this podcast.
Well, this time we're going to jam on challenges, but really how to do a challenge launch and speaking into how this can be a really great, effective way to launch your product, your service, your offer, and get it out there into the world.
You know what I really love about challenges? When they're really done right. Now, we've seen a lot of people do them wrong, so we're going to kind of give you a few tips today. Is challenges are really set up to give really simple, small wins that everybody can celebrate as they're going through the challenge. Now, we've seen a lot of people do this wrong, though. They like, here's my 5-day challenge, and like, here's the 25 steps you have to do on day 1, and here's my 18 steps on day 2, and here's 34 on day 3. It's like, oh my goodness, like, there's nobody watching day 3. How come nobody's watching day 3?
Yeah. I think when you think about the concept of a challenge, again, it's about giving people those small wins. Yeah. And really what's been great for us, it allows us to share with our audience to see what's really possible for them. Because a lot of times when they're stuck in that pain point, they don't see the possibility. They're really stuck. They don't see an end to it. And with a challenge launch, what you're doing is really opening up their mind and their eyes to the possibilities and how even through that launch mechanism that they can start to make those little changes and have little wins. And then when they start to experience that, they really see, oh my gosh, I can do this. And then you can tell them, how you can work further with your offer too.
Yeah. And again, we love challenges. So we've had multiple, 6-figure launches ourselves over the years into our own products. We also have participated as an affiliate, like a JV relationship, into very big multi-million-dollar, like $5-8 million launches where we were number 2 affiliate out of everybody. That's really exciting. But what I really love when we do these challenges also, because sometimes we have our existing audience that comes in, right? And they already like, know, and trust us, right? But a lot of people, when we're building our list, because I love building our list when we do challenges as well, is that not everybody knows us. And when they go through and they have these quick wins and see what's possible, also what ends up being like a natural mechanism a lot of people don't think about. But when you're going through the challenge, this is a great way of building rapport. This is a great way of positioning ourselves, especially as the expert, and a lot of us don't think about that. We think about like doing the social media, doing the, like the lead magnets and things like that. But in a very short window of time, you can position yourself as an expert. You can build that rapport. And whatever your offer is, it's going to be highly likely that a good percentage of the people, even the cold audience people, will come into that offer with like open arms.
Yeah, that's a great point because again, you're taking them through that journey with them. You're meeting them where they're at in that pain point, whatever struggle they're having, that challenge they're having. And you're taking them through a process really, again, to see what's possible, those small little wins. And they're going to have that trust with you and see you as that guided resource that, you can show them other ways of looking at their challenge, looking at their problem, and give them some other solutions too.
Yeah. Well, the other point that I really enjoy about challenges is that it's really a flexible type of launch mechanism. Some of us, we do like Jeff Walker's product launch formula, the PLF style, where we do the video training. Some of us do webinars. Some of us do a lot of different methods. But with a challenge, because we're giving people quick wins, we can be very specific. It's very modular. Like you can do a very short time frame. We've seen like 2-3 day challenges that do very well. And we've seen longer challenges, upwards to a month. I don't necessarily recommend that because you do have a little bit of a fall off rate that happens. But it is very modular. Like you're able to like stretch in and out that space. What I also enjoy with this method as well is some people love being live. Some people love going on like Facebook Lives or YouTube Lives or however they stream. And it works really well with a challenge because again, quick wins, high fives, like people engage and get people excited. But then there's others that are just like, you know what? I would rather have evergreen. I'd rather would have something that's pre-recorded because maybe I'm not as good on camera. And there's that flexibility of these type of elements that you're able to incorporate in this type of launch.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've done both types as well, too. And we've had great experience with both. And again, it just depends knowing your business model, knowing the transformation that you want to promise your audience and where you want to take them. You can really use that challenge as an effective way of launching. And you can really design it that makes the most sense for your business. And also that's going to serve your audience in the highest way possible.
Yeah. I think one very important thing that we see a lot of times is, man, do we all like to make things complicated? Again, there's 45 steps in a challenge. Like, that doesn't work. This is about keeping it simple, right? This is about streamlining it, making sure that people have quick, easy wins. Because when people make those incremental steps of progress, again, they're more open to like, oh my goodness, I've made more progress than I've ever made. This is possible. This is not just possible in general for all those people that had success. This is possible for me. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really key, very important.
Yeah, that's what creates the biggest impact when someone can really see and feel that I can actually do this. They're going to be more open to hear other possibilities of what you have to offer. And then eventually that's what makes the challenge launch so effective because it just bridges naturally into your paid offers. It's just the next natural step. You've started that process with them through the challenge, through helping them with those small wins. And then your offer's right on the other side of it, which makes sense. And it's perfectly aligned for them.
You know what would be really perfectly aligned is if we created a challenge that was based on creating challenge launches. Like that would be like very meta. It's like, could we create a challenge that helps people with challenge launches? We should do something like that. Maybe we did.
Maybe we did. Yes.
And what is that?
Like we do. We have something really special for you. We have our Challenge Launch Challenge.
Whoa.
And this is a free 7-day challenge all about setting up your challenge launch. We're going to walk you through the process. It's a challenge that you can go through yourself to really learn how you can make a challenge launch work for you. Again, to make that impact with your audience and lead them to your paid offers. So if you go to challengelaunchchallenge.com, you can go sign up for the challenge and get started with setting up your challenge.
Well, hold on. So this is a free challenge
that's
based on challenge launches. So we go over to Challenge Launch Challenge, because that's what it is. It's you want to learn how to do challenge launches, and this is a challenge to do it. And I'm really excited about this because we just breezed today on this topic, like just speaking into these ideas, like thinking back, like when we just began talking earlier on, it's like, this is our number one mechanism. This is like the thing that's like the top secret that a lot of people don't share these days is like, what is their number one way of launching? Because a lot of us keep, this old habits and we make things really complicated. And that's the really cool thing is challenges can be very simple. They can be very streamlined. They can be modular. They can be as short as long as you want them to be. They can be pre-recorded. They can be recorded ahead of time or done live. Some of us, like, we just lean into that live and we just show up and like you get that momentum and everything. It can be, again, in real time or it can be evergreen, like at any point in time, people can come in. And what's really awesome, really cool, again, is if you want to go to our deeper dive, we actually have a 7-day free challenge that's all about challenge launches. And Melissa, what's the URL again?
It's challengelaunchchallenge.com. So if you love today's episode, we would love for you to subscribe to the show. We're jamming all things on the podcast, all about marketing your offers and getting out in front of the right audience, and share it with a friend as well too. And again, remember, go to challengelaunchchallenge.com and you can go ahead and get started with our free challenge on challenges.
I love it. So you know what? Until we talk again, remember, marketing matters.
If you would like to work with us and our team to help you snap up more sales and incredible clients with a stellar marketing strategy that works, go to adaptivemembership.com and sign up for our wait list. We have a limited number of spots in our exclusive program to set you up for success and take action. We're waiting for you at adaptivemembership.com.